All right guys, here's day 2 of backyard renovation. We've got some more fencing to take out. Took out a tree this morning, a whole bunch of vines and stuff right over here off of that fence. We got to do the same thing with this fence right here. We got all kinds of honeysuckle and everything growing up through it. That's what we had all the way down through here, which I didn't record any of that. Here's the hardware cloth I pulled out of it. There's the fence panels right there, and that deck right there's got to come out. We got to build some steps or something coming off the back of the house. We got some repair work to do on the back of the house because they didn't do it right when they built that. They attached it to the house and they shouldn't have, which caused some rot damage and everything. But yeah, so anyways, this is kind of a before look at the back of the house here. I did do a little bit of power washing here a week or two ago, all the way down the bottom side. I still got to get the extension put on and power wash all that up there that's up a little bit higher, get all that mildew looking stuff washed off the siding. But yeah, it's getting there, getting it fixed up, and probably going to end up selling this property. I need a bigger property than this. So anyways guys, yeah, I'm recording on my phone right now. It's not the greatest, but figured I'd show you guys a little bit of what I got going on here. So yeah, I'm getting ready to do something crazy. I'm going to move some of this fencing right here out of my way. I'm going to get the log arch trailer over here a little bit closer to the deck, and yeah, I'm pulling that deck off the side of the house right now today. I was going to wait till tomorrow, but you know what? I decided I'm doing it now. I'm doing it today. I'm pulling it off the side of the house. That way tomorrow, when I get a fresh start in the morning, I can start building some steps or something to go up and down out of the house. I've got some lumber here that I milled up myself, and basically I'll just treat it with some Thompson's water seal or something later when I can afford to buy some, but I can't get any right now. So I'll just build some steps going in and out of the house. That deck right there, I haven't really showed you guys, but the steps are dangerous to go up and down. It just needs to be taken out, and I've got some repairs to do on the side of the house right there, because they attached it to the side of the house right there underneath of the door. it is rotted out. The sill board right there underneath the house that goes between the block wall and the flooring, and it's just terrible. So I've got to go in and pull a lot of stuff out of there, go in underneath the house, jack it up, and put a new sill board in. So that's going to be a pretty extensive repair, and it needs to be done right. So I need to get the deck pulled out of there as soon as possible so I can actually really look at it and see what's going on with all that. So anyways, I know it looks a little redneck. We're going to use the log arch trailer, but we're going to pull this deck out of here because it's trash. It is no good. There might be a few boards in there or pieces of boards that are worth saving to use for, you know, part of the new deck. I don't know. But if there is anything worth saving, trust me, I will reuse it, trust me. But most likely I'm just gonna use the wood that I've milled and build something on the back of the house here so I can actually sell this house, because the way it is right now, ain't nobody wanting to buy that crap. So anyways, here we go. All right guys, I'm having trouble with the battery in my remote, but I've got the winch finally hooked up to the deck here on the back of my house. I'm gonna pull it out now. Maybe. It keeps quitting. That's what I'm talking about right there. Something's got to give. Thing's heavier than I thought it would be. Better move my mower. I don't want to mess it up. I think you guys can see right here that seal plate right there. It's all rotted out. That's why this deck had to come out, because I've got to fix all of that right there. Come on. Battery in the remote keeps dying. At least get it out away from the house to where I can get, or at least I'm going to get it out away from the house where I can get something built over here and get the sill plate right there fixed. My battery's put on me in the remote again. I'm waiting for it to rip that board off the front. Something's got to come apart. Come on. Oh, it busted the board in half. See, that's how rotten this wood is. All right, I don't want to hear anybody saying, oh my God, you could have fixed that, you could have repaired that. This porch has actually been repaired at least once before, if not several times before. And it had to come out away from the house no matter what, because that sill plate over there is rotted out. I'll take you guys over there here in just a second. And I'm gonna pull this out a little bit further away from the house. Well, no, it's fine where it's at. I'm probably going to come in here with a chainsaw. I've got to sharpen my chainsaw up because I hit a rock with it today, like really good, and messed up the chain pretty good. But anyways, I'm probably going to come in here with a chainsaw and just start cutting this apart and just basically taking the pieces that are good. If it's a big long piece that's still good, I'm not going to cut it in half. I'll just pull the nails out. But this has to all come apart. Some of it will be burnt, some of it will be saved. But anyways, I guess let me take you guys over here so you can see what I'm talking about on the house. Let me shut my truck off first. All right guys, so there you have it. We got the deck yanked out of there. Look at this thing. This thing is just junk. junk wood right there. There might be a few boards in there that could be reused, but man, I don't know. I don't know that I even want to mess with it, you know? Look at this. I mean, some of these deck boards aren't too terrible. They could possibly be reused. Like, you know, there's a few here that's okay. I might reuse some of these, but honestly, I don't think I want to. I mean, look at what I'm dealing with here. This is what I have to do. I have to get underneath the house. I've got to jack this up. I got to pull this board right here off, this little fascia piece. All right, I got to get that off of there. I probably have to pull some of this siding off, right? And expose all of this right here. I got to get underneath the house. I got to put a beam underneath the floor. I got to lift it up with some bottle jacks. And I've got to get all this sill plate tore out of here, okay? And I have to rebuild this stuff. This is why, like, the last 7 or 8 years, I haven't messed with this, and I've been procrastinating. And now that I want to sell the house, I need to fix this. So, it has to get done one way or another. And I've only got about a month to try to get this stuff fixed and put the house on the market to sell it. And I'm actually considering calling a realtor and having them put it on the market, and just not taking pictures of the back side of the house yet, and seeing if I can get someone who is interested in buying it pretty quick before we lose the house and lose the opportunity to sell it. It's just, I've been procrastinating because there's so many issues wrong with this house, and I keep thinking, man, no one's gonna buy this house. Nobody's gonna buy this house. But the simple fact of the matter is, somebody will buy this house eventually. Whether it be after several $1,000s is spent to fix it up and they charge me for it, or if someone buys it for a cheaper price from me and gets it outright. So anyways, I've got a lot of work to do, so I'm probably not going to be shooting video on a lot of this stuff that I got to get done, but nevertheless, it's going to have to get done, so I got to get to work. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.